guys, welcome back to our videos. Today's video is about eco-friendly decorations. To be honest, not all of them turn out how I thought, but at least it's also a funny video, I guess. So this is the final result. First is the orange slices that you saw on the Christmas tree. You can make a garland or you can hang them as separate decorations. You just need some oranges, and the less juicy they are, the better. If you have some bitter oranges, even better, because you'll not be able to eat them. It's kind of sad, but at least you're using something that will not stay in the planet for 200 years like plastic. You just need to cut slices that are about 1 centimeter thick. I wasn't measuring, but I kind of eyeball it to that thickness. And if you have some paper towels, you would pat them dry, because the less juices they have, the easier it is for them to stay how you wanted them to be, because if they're too juicy, they're just gonna take forever in the oven, and I just had to pat them dry with what I got. You want to set your oven to 120 degrees Celsius. Just make sure that you put them either a rack or you put them in a tray, but with some parchment paper or those eco-friendly options with silicone, because otherwise it'll just stick to whatever you have. You have to leave them for 2.5 hours, and around 1 hour and 20 minutes you should flip them just to make sure that they're even on both sides. Because I made a garland, I only had a big twine, so I had to insert them in all that twine. But if you are doing them separately, it'll be much easier. And even for the garland, to make sure that the ends of the twine, you put some glue on them, otherwise it's just a hell to put them through the holes that you make with scissors, by the way. For this one, you will need brushes, acrylic paints. We have these ones. We use these for the miniatures, and we also have these ones that has more colors that we need. And then you will need some of these. You can buy online. They're log slices, but you'll need to make sure that they have these, because they're kind of hard to make on your own. So you have to make sure that they have these holes so that you can hang them. And the ones that I bought, well, I think most of them, I guess, come with also this thread. I don't know what's the name of it, but rope. So you can then hang it on the tree, obviously. So first of all, you will also need this glue, PVA glue. We bought a ton of it because you can also use for any other crafts that you need. You will use a big brush, and then you will dunk it on the glue. Careful not to put too much. You only need a tiny bit. And then you will prime the log slices. I haven't tried it without it, but I've seen it online that if you don't, the log will absorb the paint as if you were staining the wood. So it will not like stay as you wanted it to be. It'll just kind of absorb the paint. So you just want to prime it both sides. If you're going to paint both sides, I recommend you to, because why would you only do one side? So you can then look up multiple designs online for Christmas symbols. That's what I looked for. You can look on Pinterest. You can look on, I don't know, just Google. I've also looked for websites that you can download icons from. So you can then look on those icon websites and just kind of look for Christmas, and then it will show up icons, PNGs for Christmas. That's what I got most of my ideas from, and as well Pinterest. After you prime it, you let it dry, and then you just go with the paintbrushes. I think the smaller sizes are better. And then you just do your own designs. So for example, this one, it had like, I don't know, it kind of looks like a snowman, doesn't it? So what I did is I did a snowman in it. Pretty simple design, I guess. I also did Santa hat and the Christmas pudding. I kind of think it's just better if I leave it close to my face. My camera is not the best to focus. I did a snowflake and like a stocking. I think the stocking. I think I'll do also a Santa boot, like the one I showed you in my vlogs video. I have like a mug that is a Santa boot, and I think it would look good as a design for the log slices as well. This was the first one I did. It is just a tiny Christmas tree. I went for the tiniest bit. These ones, they said that they were around 3 to 7 centimeters. So you kind of get an idea of how big they are. I went for them because I thought, well, might as well just to get it started. But I think I will buy some more because I didn't get many from this one. I think I have like about 30, if so, maybe 20 something. So I also did a bauble, some Christmas lights. Not all of them are finished. I still have some retouches to do and some highlights and shadows. So I also have a reindeer. I'm just giving you some ideas so you can do it yourself. We have Santa, a gingerbread man, a bell, I don't know what's the name of this. A sleigh, I think is a like a winter sleigh. Candy cane. And then we have some pines and some hazelnuts. I think this is that. I don't know the name. And candle. And a bear and a star. So you need to just do these designs, and then if you want, you can then kind of use the glue as a way to maintain the design. Then you only have to put the well, I forgot the name again. You only have to tie this around and then just hang it in a tree, and then you go. You did your own Christmas decorations, and then you can just like, yeah, I did them myself. I didn't buy them. So it just sounds way better than to say that you bought something, like you did it. Obviously, I didn't cut the log slices because I couldn't do it myself. So I bought them, but the rest is very therapeutic to just do some of these. So I think you should do too. And it's eco-friendly. So this is the salt dough decorations that I showed you in the tree as well. They didn't turn out at all like I wanted because I didn't have all the things that I should. But if you do anymore, this is on eBay, 40 pounds. They don't make these bags of salt. You will need 128 grams of salt, 256 grams of flour, and then the same quantity of the salt for the water. Yes, measure the water in grams because it is the same as milliliters. Fun fact. Then if you have cookie cutters, this step would only take you about 5 minutes, but not me now, because I didn't go buy some cookie cutters. So I did it all by hand, like a dumbass. And it didn't turn out at all like I wanted, and I also didn't have anything to roll with. I literally rolled the dough with some water bottle, and it turned out to be too thick, so I literally baked bread instead of being like cookies. So just don't do that. So just make them really thin and use something that is actually meant to roll dough. Also, you should use either your reusable straw or something that you have at hand to make the holes in the decoration before you bake them. And then you bake them at 120 degrees Celsius for around 3 hours and then let it dry. Just let it cool down. And then you just have to thread the twine through your finished ornaments, and hopefully they will turn out much better than mine. Then you put these beautiful decorations, I hope yours are beautiful, in the oven and just watch them grow. Hopefully not too much like mine, otherwise it'll just be really salty bread. See? Me as a dumbass, just poking the holes after I baked them and not before. I was literally telling myself, oh, I need to poke the holes, and then just ended up forgetting it anyways. And then you're just gonna see me destroy my own Christmas decorations.
Do I stop this?
Vamos por isso de lado.
Oh my god.
There you go. These ones are not broken yet, so I'm just not gonna touch them anymore. That is it for this video. We had more things that I wanted to do, but ended up to have no time to do them at all. I'm working full-time, so this is all I was able to do. But our tree already looks so full, I literally couldn't fit anything else in, because I also ordered more log slices like I said I would, and it ended up having like 60 log slices. So yeah, it was really hard, but it turned out really great. Hopefully you'll take any of these ideas into your Christmas this year, and next year will be even better than this year, guys. It was not the end of the world.